We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. We hope you've had a great and Merry Christmas. And time to add one more gift under the tree. Off we go here on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. Now the Ravens use their first timeout.
We can feel this crowd all the way up here in the press box, Mike. I mean, one play in, one sack later, and this crowd is rocking.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by the rookie out of Southern California.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play, and still...
To the goal line and in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Fairbairn, good on the point after. And the Texans are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. Is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Jalen Petrie up to make the tackle. 2nd and 7. Jackson now. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. They get 16 on that connection. First down, Baltimore.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it, and not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, but he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They're going to continue to be aggressive, especially through the air, and if they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settle them.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. That's Will Anderson, the defensive rookie of the year, in there to record the sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Third and long for Jackson. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. Returnable from the 17. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time, and it'll be 3rd down. Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Mechie, the man in motion. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. And he will score. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Christian Harris there on the stop. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Jackson looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Now it's Jackson. And this ball incomplete on third down.
So they made it a priority here early to try to get him the ball in the first quarter. But that was their third attempt. None of them have resulted in a catch. I think you got to start looking elsewhere. You don't want to get into a position, Mike, where you feel like you're forcing the guy the ball and forcing your offense to run through him.
And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. Oh, a loose football.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal. That one, take it in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. And he missed it. Wow, don't see that very often. Justin Tucker, one of the best ever. His career extra point percentage close to 99%, but he missed on that one. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, here's Stroud. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Odafe Owe bursting in and recording the sack. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Here's Stroud. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. Here we go.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Now Stroud. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. So we are through one here in this rematch of last year's divisional round of the playoffs. It's the Texans who have the early lead. More from Houston coming up in a moment. So 4th down, and it's the former Chief, Tommy Townsend, to punt for Houston. Deep for the Ravens, it's Deontay Hardy. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. He's inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way home. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Ravens will up it to a 2-point lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here comes a return from the 3. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
All right.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. They try to work the screen with Mixon.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Throwing is Stroud. He's got his man complete to Dell. A pickup of 14 on that one. 1st down for Houston.
Really nice call there on 3rd and inches. You have the defense thinking run, and then you hit them with the short pass, and the yardage you get after that is just gravy. They turn this into a nice play, and they pick up a 1st down.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. They'll run here with Mixon. And that big offensive line clearing space. He's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. Fairbairn to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Texans will up the lead to 5. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Play action now. Jackson. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Raven 1st down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
A big play there. Jackson to Flowers. It's a gain of 34. On 1st and 10, Jackson. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down. To the air one more time with Jackson. Aguilar able to make the catch. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal. So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth 1st half. Greg and I, back from Houston in a moment. Again, it's Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. Point after now from Tucker. He knocks it through. And the Ravens will up it to a 2-point lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, south. None.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. This one complete to Jordan.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice, but just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. That one intercepted. It's the safety, Eddie Jackson.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
No, we change it. Hey, Ozzy, shut up. Shut up.
Jackson now to throw on first down. That is caught. What a throw. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, both. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This will be returned from the 6. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line.
All right.
On first down, it's Stroud. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Man in motion, it's Diggs. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. It's the safety, Eddie Jackson.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Now, Jackson. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This will be from 47 yards. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we've reached halftime here on Christmas Day, as we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Why, Tony?
Now Stroud. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. It's second down.
Look the hot. Here we go. Hey.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Off he goes.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Hey, south.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. A throw left side finds Dell. A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Texans first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
The speed on display. He's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the give, here's Henry. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. From the gun, Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Bateman is the motion man. Jackson now on second down. Going up top and looking for Andrews. He is in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Extra point try now for Tucker. It's up and through. And the Ravens will extend this third quarter lead.
Texans 29. Justin Tucker to kick off for the Baltimore.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Now, this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Man in motion, it's Diggs. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
They'll run on 1st down with Mixon. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 2nd down, Stroud. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. And 3rd down coming up.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
A gain of 16 on that pass play. 1st down for Houston. From the gun, here's Stroud. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
South.
Stroud going to set up to throw. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. Stroud. Quickly to the outside and complete. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with him. Stroud to throw. Now he'll run it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Hey, uno. Party.
Here's Stroud. And he's into the end zone yet again. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run. It's Henry. He's to midfield. Still going. And he is gone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. From the 6, here comes a return. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Here we go.
Mechie, the man in motion. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he will dive into the end zone. 79 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Hey, report. Hey, middle.
Here's Henry. Can he get away? No, he's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Mechie, the man in motion. They try to work the screen with Mixon. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Now, Stroud. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Oh, yeah. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In fourth quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And he's going to be taken down.
That's a really important pickup there on that last completion. Not only does it set up 1st and goal, but allows everybody in the huddle to just take a deep breath. We're no longer in this frantic offensive possession. Let's get our best play. Let's make sure everyone understands what to do, because we know we need to finish this off with 6 if we can. And now being 1st and goal is going to go a long way in allowing that to be possible. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A loss on the play brings up 3rd down and goal.
It is 3rd and goal.
Oh, right. Nike Texas.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll run it on 1st down with Henry. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They're going to go right back to Henry. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Coming open, that's the tight end likely. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 55 yards on the game.
When he continues to play at this level, Mike, it just makes this team so hard to beat. It's the combination of leading both long, sustained drives and then being able to strike in bunches, generate big, explosive plays, primarily through the air. It puts so much pressure on these defenses, and with the way today's game has gone, doesn't look like he has any plans on slowing down.
Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll go again here with Henry. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down. This is Henry. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. And it will be a very Merry Christmas indeed as they get the victory on this December night. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.